And I'm finally back in Henry Simulator 2. New and improved. It looks beautiful just from the title screen. So Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 finally is out. It's time to start a new game and see just how badly it goes for Henry. So a brief catch up. In the previous game, Henry started as a blacksmith. He was helping out his father in his little town village, and then it got attacked by what's his name? Welch. W something. King W something. And his what were they? Oh, I should maybe have read some names, but I've forgotten them all. But basically he gets attacked, and his parents get killed by a bold man, and then the sword that his father had just made ended up getting captured by some bandits. And, we went on some investigations, we did everything really, and it turns out that Henry is in fact the bastard of the Lord and not the blacksmith. And the sword was for him all along. But we never got the sword back, and we never avenged our parents. So presumably that's what this game is about. So I think we just start, and hopefully it runs okay. At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles, and his brother, King Sigmund of Hungary, lacking of a ruler, the land descended into chaos. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Suchdol 1403.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need
More arrows!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
What are you doing there?
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Oh no. Who's this? Got the cattle hat? Best helmet in the game? No, who is that? Godwin. Godwin.
To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
Oh, of course, Father
Get
Godwin.
anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Trebuchet.
Get ready!
That's a better looking trebuchet than the one they made in the last game. Oh god.
Take cover!
Right into the wood. Oh, that was perfectly aimed.
Now! Form up!
A rude awakening, eh?
A rude awakening indeed. What's going on?
Make it count.
What the hell? We supposed to be looking at making sure it's running okay. Go up the stairs to the front ramparts.
Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
It's a bit okay, that's better. Oh, defend. Okay, you load an aim by holding down right click. Then we aim and then fire right in the head. What the?
Die, you swine!
Oh, I missed. Oh god, it's definitely a crossbow. It's taking forever to aim. Oh god.
Now you're finished!
How are we doing? 84%, that's fine.
Get ready! They're coming inside! Hurry! Move downstairs! We can handle it here!
Okay, help defend the gate in the courtyard. Let's load an arrow. What are you waiting for? Oh. Draw the sword and... Okay. I got my sword. Now what? Dry Devil. It's so much more... The UI is so much more saturated. Fight, press left. Okay. You can defend. Okay.
Don't let them climb up! Right on the mud! Down! Come back! Come on!
Wait. Approach ladders and press E to knock down. Okay. We kind of got it. A bit simple, but a good start. Is that Sir Hans?
I don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist for Tuna. Fucking you, that.
Some good Latin.
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Excuse me. I've still no idea what's going on. For some reason, Hans and Henry aren't together. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Hey, welcome. You haven't really missed much. That was literally just started in that keep getting attacked for some reason. Ah, several weeks earlier. Okay. Oh, mutt.
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
Why does he keep speaking Latin?
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Oh, look,
Good
it's Henry.
gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
Henry's looking good.
Apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
And Ignoramus.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Ordentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again.
Oh,
Take much bravery.
he's already jinxed it.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
My word, that is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Oh, straight in.
Looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff
Oh,
of
wait, this is new.
Of course I am. We'll show them what
Dialogue
fine fellas have
choices.
turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why
If
did
only.
Uncle Hanners take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect
The dog's following
sure
me.
you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly?
Looks very
botch it up?
nice.
There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh?
Are we gonna get ambushed?
Like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir,
Well, that's not good, is it?
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours
Okay.
from Trotsky.
surround them!
Surround them?
Don't let them get away!
What?
Besides, I won't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
We could take them on. And they're not doing a very good job of surrounding.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Ooh.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of
Oh,
the League
no.
of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Did they decide before they came here, maybe? Or is he just pulling a leg? Nope.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Of course there was dialogue choices before. What am I thinking of? What is your play style? Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He is also infamous for his short temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word. Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve targets silently, undetected, and by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you will develop next is up to you. What was Henry? He was basically Sherlock Holmes in the first game, really. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word. Oh, this is difficult. Why do they always put the hard choices at the beginning? Scout likes to hide in... No, he's not... Even though he picks pockets, he's not very good at stealth. Likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. It's kind of a mix between the first two. I think maybe prefers to solve... Maybe this one then, because then being able to talk your way out of things is quite useful. Yeah, I'm thinking advisor, and then we sort of like transition to soldier. We do the talking, but I can back it up with a sword, a stab to the eyes. That sounds like the kind of thing Henry would do, because he's not really he hasn't really trained to be a soldier too much.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe,
Oh,
and now an envoy.
that sounds a bit stupid
From
now.
Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot.
And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Ooh, tutorial time. Persuasion. Oh, perfect. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Oh yeah, I forgot that in the first game, Henry's speech was like his highest stat. At least until towards the end when he started just going mental and murdering people. Speech. You try to handle the situation peacefully and without conflict. Charisma. You make use of your noble appearance and good reputation. Might. You tried to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. Oh yeah, and it helped having all the plate armor because people thought I was the knight. Coercion. You say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Domination. You make it clear to the other person that you are superior to them. Dread. When reasoning doesn't work, threats might. Persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in the Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues, you'll have several options how to react, but be warned the other party won't always believe you. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like the you just got to have the higher. Well, you don't necessarily have to have the higher number. Oh yeah, persuasion is not about picking the highest number. It's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Okay. Choose correctly. By choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills, or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, try to convince the counterparty of your chivalry and offer your martial skills and strength. As envoys, we are offering an alliance. Do we really look like bandits to you?
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Success. Oh wait,
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your
Camping.
point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
I just need to do something quickly. Okay, back. Easy Riders. Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. What is the plan?
Hey, off you go.
Mutt. Apparently I completely, because I didn't have the DLC, I completely missed having him as him in the first game.
Call that dog to heel.
Call your dog. Hold X to call Mutt.
Heel.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt?
You can find
You're that
detailed
hungry?
descriptions of
All right,
tasks
I'll see
in the
what I can get
journal.
for you.
Well, hoorah. Peace at last. That
Ooh, the UI is very nice. That was probably the worst part of the first game. Well, not the worst part, but it was a bit odd. Mutt, my dog from Skalitz, keeps pestering Oates, our cook and general helper. His eyes fixed on the food Oates is preparing for us. I called Mutt away to give the cook some peace. Mutt is hungry. Oates is the one who's in charge of the supply, so I should go and ask him if he can give me something from Mutt. Okay, well, let's have a look in. Oh, the map. Oh, okay. It's only like a tutorial area. I guess this is the Lion's Crest. No, that's the DLC. The pre-order bonus or deluxe edition, whichever. Player menu, general information. The player menu is where you'll find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world. It's divided into 6 sections, between which you can move to the right and left. You can see which section of the player menu you're in the upper signpost. God, even the menu needs a tutorial. Oh no, yeah, this is just the yeah, whatever. If you want to go directly from the game to one of the player menu sections, you can use M for map, J for journal, I for inventory, P for player, and N for codex. Previous panel, A and D, yeah, basic stuff. God. Click on the icon to rearrange your equipped amount, strength, quality, weight, price. Henry has this item equipped in one or more of his outfits. Oh, that's nice. No more trying to figure out what armor I need compared to my sneaky suit. Items, dirtiness and bloodiness. Poison is applied to the item. Item is stolen. Okay, yeah, okay. Items quality. Current money, current encumbrance, what can be done? Okay. Putting on armor. Putting on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembling armor will protect you the best. Head protection under helmet. I don't remember if this was needed for the first game, but you definitely ended up with it. You must always wear additional head protection under your helmet, such as a coif or a hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impacts. Makes sense? Same with quilted hose under leg armors. Okay. So shoes under spurs. To properly use spurs, you must first put on some shoes. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions in the inventory and switch between them on the fly. Each outfit is marked with its coat of arms, and every item you are equipped with in that outfit is marked the same way. Using outfits, you can create a full plate armor set for close combat, a sneaking outfit for stealthily business, or even a dapper ensemble for when you want Henry to make a good impression. O to switch outfit. Is that O or is that 0? Could be either. I think it's probably O. Oh, that's some nice sunbeams. Look at Henry looking all dapper. Oh, you can spin him around now, finally. What have I got? A collar, plate armor, a tunic or gamson, chainmail. Okay, so he's got a decent gear. I imagine that this is all going to get taken away from me though. Yeah, because this is all like 2 and 3. We're going to end up with some like 1s and some tunic and no pants probably. Oh, he's got no weapon as well. Okay, player. In the player tab, you can find all important information. Stats. Yep. So is it? Okay. Next progress, available perk points. So it's got the same sort of. Oh, he's level 15. That feels like it might get reset somehow. Crafting. Oh, he can make swords and long swords. Potions, poison, herbs. Codex. Oh, they got the cool pictures back. Dugout shelters. A dugout shelter is a form of smaller, more makeshift housing. One room dug into the ground with steps leading down to it. Okay, there's way too much going on. What have I got? I just got to feed the dog.
Was a pain in the ass.
So oats. Have you got some food for my dog?
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
We'll get food at Trotsky. I'll bring you something from the noble's feast. You wouldn't want Mutt to bite you. What would you swap that sausage for?
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Okay.
Well, I'll
There's
see what I can
diplomacy. Who's... Get Oates' ring back from Tankard. Nicholas. It's running great. I haven't really done much though. But yeah, it's been great on my PC. This looks, yeah, it's like 4K, so looks great, runs well. Cheers.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
No, just the channel really.
I
How
see
about
you've got
playing dice for
set
the
up.
ring?
Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But
Nope.
if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
If you're interested in gambling, you can find a game of dice in any respectable tavern. If you have any dice in your inventory, you can choose to use them before starting the game. Most dice have special properties that you can read about in their descriptions. This allows you to use special techniques to improve your luck. Course of the game. You start the game by rolling all 6 dice. Select the scoring dice you want to keep, but then put them onto the side and gain points for them at the end of your turn. Then roll the rest again. You can keep rolling until you run out of dice. However, if you don't roll a single scoring die, you lose all points gained this turn. The art of dice is to finish your turn and score your points before you run the risk of not rolling a single scoring die. Okay, I remember how this works.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Nope, forgotten how it works. How did the scores work? Will I roll the dice combination? Oh no, it has changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's just like poker and 3 of a kind. Okay. So 1 is 100, 5 is 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, 5. 1, 2, no. Go easy because it's only 1,500. What does that 1 mean?
Aye, that'll do. Here.
Oh, that's definitely rigged. 450. Oh, but he's going to lose now.
My God! Oh, come on!
Teacher, right? Oh, wow. So that's 3 1s and then 3 3s. That's... Oh, there's 50 off though. There's no way you can win.
Playing? Aye, that'll do. Here. Damn! What's this?
He's not very good at dice, is he?
Mother of... Damn your eyes.
Give me the ring.
You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Get Oates'
Come
ring
on,
back.
Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you. Because you cheat.
You've got your ring?
Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry.
How bad is this
Thanks.
guy then?
Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
It's all one little game. And then you go and take my last grocery.
Okay, to feed Mutt, look at him, press left Alt, and then select 1. So Alt, and then feed.
Look what I have for you.
Yeah, I've already got it. Just having it on another screen. We're now eligible to get the Warhorse when Waifenfrock for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Have to sort that out afterwards. Choose food for the dog. Smoked sausage. Where is he? Good boy. That was quick. Okay. Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Let's talk to some people first.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
I think you
You
confused
ever been
them.
further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt
Oh, I
Lord
see, you've got to
von
get the whole
Berghoff is
set.
a wise man, and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
So 4 hours and 30 minutes left for all of it. That's quite a lot.
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
What's that noise?
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce at least, an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumans is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
Do you
You
know,
know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods.
all
Lovely
rocks
to
and
look at,
woods?
but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanusha's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
Tankard!
It's definitely not going to plan, is it? Oh god, it looks so good. I mean, you probably have to imagine it in 4K compared to 1080, but it does look good though. Just looking at it in Twitch, it's how detailed stuff is these days. Like this grass would have. Oh, hello, dog. This grass would have just been like one texture.
Henry! Henry! Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanosh had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Jeez, Henry.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey?
Well, the sword
You're in the mood for that
tutorial.
after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself.
And
You've
to
got
think.
armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
The first time these two met, they did have a wager on a fight. Press I to open your inventory. Put the training longsword on. Composite kettle hat. Best hat in game. Oh, before putting on your helm, you need to equip padded. Oh yeah, of course. Classic look. Oh, cool. The UI is quite cool, actually. So this is stab, slash, and I guess smash. Okay. And cap on. Shall we start sword fighting?
So, should we start?
Ready?
Get kitted out.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just...
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
There's a lot less,
Impress me.
what do you call them? Okay, they're calling them spikes, so there's a lot less of these. There's just 4 of them. Press to perform an attack, select the direction of the attack by moving the mouse. The 3 long spikes in the upper part are used to select the direction of your attack, while the arrow is used for stabs.
Is that the best you've got?
Is it still cute?
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
You chain attacks by pressing the attack button again while your first attack is still in progress. Okay.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Oh no,
Now
block
save your
is
voice
right
and try
click
it
now.
yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good.
Okay, that is different then.
Good. That's the way. Good. Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block.
eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Perfect
Start
block
your
by
attack
pressing right click.
That's it.
Okay.
Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Of
Why wouldn't I?
course.
Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Strike back after the block. Sweet. Well, you're not as good as
It's a
Captain
bit more.
Bernard.
The combat's a
That
bit
wasn't
simpler.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block.
Yeah, the
And it's
timing's
best to
just
follow up
low.
right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Ah.
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice. Nice work, Henry. Oh, nice, Henry. Good riposte. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Okay. I'll wager more if you like.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
On guard.
A
Ow.
good start. Ow! Kurwa!
Ah.
Ow! Kurwa!
I've not actually done any damage to him.
Ow! Kurwa! How do you do it?
Nice technique.
Ow! Kurwa! Ah! Ow! Kurwa! Ah! Ow! Kurwa! Ah! I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square.
Give me the
I'll settle
money.
with you when we get to Trotsky.
No, give it now.
Now let's go and eat.
Go,
That
fellas,
swordplay
go!
gave me quite an appetite.
That means I'm never going to get this money. It was all a waste of time. Where's my food?
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Oh, you get to pick, do you? I won, so
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day.
I mean, I did have to
We had
restart.
beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Okay, so this is going to give me some bonuses. I'll probably go all in on speech to start with.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away,
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that.
Level
Fellas,
16.
if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What's her
Teresa.
name now?
Teresa. She
Teresa.
lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
and she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Oh, crashed. She's my sweetheart.
She's my sweetheart.
Oh,
And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
I'm gonna get attacked by bandits.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching
Where were
over
you,
our
Henry?
Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Oh, I see. Mutt caught a scent, Houndmaster. I was with you the whole time, stealth. I was looking for some shelter, survival. I needed a bit of peace and quiet. Stealth, survival, scholarship. Is scholarship useful? If Henry's going to be a speaker, he's going to need to read some books.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean,
Time?
will we be getting any time off,
Oh.
sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Oh, wait. So there's a timer. He's an important nobleman.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Bergov is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Oh, definitely sword. The sword is a wonderful weapon.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And
Well, he
I thought
did.
You'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword
I
is
want
the
my
only
sword
reminder
back.
I had a pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
You can never hear enough of it, Henry.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father.
Nice way to slip that in.
And let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Excuse me?
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
It does look a bit brown.
Old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
They're going to get
We're
attacked
not
while they're
the
in...
baths here, Sir Hans.
While they've got no clothes on, and that's how we end up with no gear.
Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt.
That must be heavy to wear all day.
What a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
It probably stinks of rust as well. And he was thirsty.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up?
Probably by the
He's
end of the
got it now,
game.
but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Oh yeah, Henry can't swim. That was a big deal in the first one. Because every time I tried to cross a bloody river, it said you can't swim.
That really shrivels the old ballsack.
Oh, some ladies.
What's the matter?
His women's sense has been alerted. Females, jeez.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Oh, is this how we're going to learn stealth?
Hans.
They're probably just trying to clean some clothes or something.
Head down, Henry.
Oh god.
We've got to sneak closer.
Crouch down in the reeds. Cautiously follow Sir Hans.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
Oh, there's the keep castle. They're really singing.
Hear that? Do you
There's,
think they might be babies?
there's some there and there's some there.
Let's get closer.
Oh, I gotta go first. What's he expecting us to do? Like, how is sneaking up on some women gonna be?
We have to get closer to the others.
Oh,
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away.
ah.
If she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Throw a stone to, okay, press G to throw a pebble next to the girl. That will distract her attention.
What was that sound? What is this racket here?
Success. Hurry up, hands. All this. Not quite the perfect look. Are they just repeating the same thing?
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Carefully. Oh, are they singing in Latin? Oh God, hands. You've been oh no. Is she from the box art? The middle one. She looks familiar.
Henry.
Oh, it's the bandits. Oh no. Oh God. Well, that didn't go well at all.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
And they're all dead. Yep. But Hans is still with us.
Oh, fuck. A letter.
Oh, better go help the women.
Don't be
Oh yeah,
Henry.
yeah, she's definitely going to be important.
We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone.
Teresa 2.0.
Head back to camp. Maybe some.
Was she just about to box them? We'll go help.
Hey!
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
Who's that?
That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
Who is he?
Mine!
Whack him on the head. Yeah. He must be important. They wouldn't hide his face like that. And he knows her.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn learn to swim.
So he can swim now, I guess. Oh. He's doggy paddling. Where's Mutt? I guess we gotta find him.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side!
Off his horses, quick!
You need a weapon. Wait, he's got an arrow in his back, hasn't he?
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that?
He hasn't realised. Adrenaline.
Rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh really? And what exactly do you call...
Ouch. That's probably why it's going to reset all the stats as well, isn't it? At least it's not in his knee.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
Don't pull it out.
Wait!
Oof.
Fuck!
Wait, that didn't have the point on it. Oh, I guess they wouldn't, would they? They're probably just wooden, aren't they? I don't know, my medieval weaponry knowledge isn't too high. Who is that? Oh!
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Interesting. Intriguing. You're a wanted man. The hair icon under the compass signals what's happening around you. Right now, enemies are searching for you. You can find an explanation. Okay. Why is it a rabbit? Oh god, I got no health, no stamina.
There's someone in front of us.
Half injured. Oh, Assassin's Creed time.
They mustn't get away. Got that?
Oh no, too many of them.
You see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
Okay.
You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this
I think
side
that
of the
guy was in the first game. He was one of Henry's friends. That voice is very familiar.
swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacra!
Footprints.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You honestly think
Wait, what does the recognition? When somebody spots you, they will first try to recognize you. The level of recognition is indicated by the hare's ears. Once you're detected, the observer will move closer to detect you. The hare icon will alert you if you are detected. Okay. As long as you don't behave suspiciously. Search. When someone suspicious happens, people will search. Okay. If confrontation. If you're found in a place you aren't supposed to be, you may be kicked out. If you're seen committing a crime, people will report you to the guards. You can be arrested or otherwise confronted for your crimes. You're in combat, but you're no immediate threat to you. In such situations, you can bandage or otherwise heal yourself. Oh, that's new. You couldn't do that in the first game. You're in combat and in immediate danger. You have to decide whether to fight or flee. I saw as well that when you get when you do crime now, instead of just paying or going into jail, there's like a whole system of like different punishments and stuff.
Stumbling about in the pitch black when all your torch does is blind you. Leave it out.
Okay, let's... Yeah. And it looks like you can get hung. Come on, Hans. Good. Yeah, good point, Hans.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead
Run,
somewhere on the bank
quick.
up here. Why are we hunting down Medicine high up? Because we get on there before we
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Into the rocks.
They're feeding to the rock. Hurry! Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
You okay, Hans?
What now?
Go up?
Hey?
Oh,
Hans! There's more of them up top.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them.
sprint.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
If we find that woman, maybe she'll hide us.
Hey, get over here. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Explore the entry point into the rocks.
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I turn in.
It can't be helped. We have to keep going through the fissures in the rock. Dead rabbit.
That was a hellish maze. Let's go then.
God, you can really see that place from everywhere. Oh, Henry's not doing so well.
Hurry! We'll climb.
He's getting more injured. Oh, jeez, where'd you come from? Oh, a sword. Nice.
You're a dead man. Fucking hell.
Whack him on the head.
Christ, shit.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, Mutt. And now we're going to wake up
You know
in...
the trouble with an adventurous life, son?
Oh.
It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword. And then
Oh, it's
someone
the
will shoot
father.
you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits.
Oh, I think he's hit his head.
Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet.
Pretty close.
I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Oh, he's got some clothes. Where did he get that? Oh, he took them off the bandit.
Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Jeez, there's no way he could have survived that.
The fella landed with you.
Oh, maybe he landed on him.
You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
I'm not sure that works in practice, though.
What are you wearing? Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Main quest started for Tuna. For Tuna?
How are you holding up?
Not bad. No, bad.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Ooh, fireflies or something.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Oh god, he's seen things now. Oh, that's from the beginning of the beginning of the first game.
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahan's Cape.
What the hell?
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck!
What's the matter?
Humans.
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Oh no. I forgot about Bianca. I won't have Bianca's ring anymore. Carried it for an entire game.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important in the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Didn't have enough time.
There is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
If anything happens, he'll take
Come on.
Give him a slap, hands.
Hardly
Wake him
stand,
up.
Damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
This is really good. What's that? Some sort of building? Oh, they're at the castle.
Henry, focus.
We mustn't run. Oh God, why do you have to see this again?
I'll run away. Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Oof.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things. Run. No.
Rewatching his parents die in HD.
Hang in there.
Mount.
Link it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Imagine you just dump a half-naked man on the floor.
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now
What?
I've got you, whoresons.
Who's that? Oh, he thinks we're bandits, doesn't he? What the hell?
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Oh, is that hands getting separated now then? It's not really not looking good for Henry.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army.
They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Who's that?
Mother?
Oh, nope.
I hate your ma, laddie.
What is your name?
Oh, May all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
So he's got attacked as well.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad.
Oh, so it was a
Hans
cutthroat.
was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and
Fortuna.
collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip.
Where is he
maybe
then?
I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that.
Stop the bleeding.
I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt
That's
you'll
nice
be
of you.
famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll
Nice.
find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up.
Lovely.
Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Bushena's.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me.
Oh, he's really
I'll
out,
go
isn't
and
he?
check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived a terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Of course, he's lost his power armor. So just how badly... Oh, wait. You're bleeding. Bleeding gradually depletes your life and can even kill you. To stop bleeding, open the inventory and apply enough bandages to all wounded body parts.
This wound is still bleeding.
Okay, so use on the torso. Oh, I see. Okay, that's a bit different. 100%. God, look at him. Should put that on. You do not need to bandage yourself while not bleeding. Okay, so what is the main level 6? So I lost 10, like 11. I think I might have got, I think I got to 17. So that's 11, yeah. 5, 5, 5, 7. Secondary. 43. Oh no, this is the yeah, based on the armor and stuff. Persuasion, coercion, warfare, swords. The skill of fighting with swords. Oh, warfare, evade, feint, perfect, block. Okay.
I better bandage it up quick before
You're
I bleed
hungry.
out.
Find and grab something to eat. Open your inventory and eat the food by holding down E. Did you see I added a new one? Eat from the pot.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
How much can I eat?
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Indeed. Okay. You could at least give me some pans. Okay, what are we doing? Splash water on yourself at the tub. Hand sounds alive. Oh god, is that the guy? Let's get this bread and cheese. Oh, save your snaps. Saving the game. The game saves automatically during important moments or when you quit using the save and quit option. You can also save by sleeping in your bed or by drinking some savior snaps. Some apples. And some cheese. This is wash myself. Ooh.
I feel like a new man.
Dead bastard. You don't need this stuff, right? Does this count as stealing though? It's all a bit bloody. Pouch. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during combat. Maximum number of slots you can have is 4, but not every pouch will allow you to use all of them. If you have a marked item that can be placed in the bag, you can place it as follows. E activate, WWE equip. Okay, so that's this stuff. Food and potions. Belt. Equipping a belt will increase the number of slots you can equip items, shields, and ammunition. Oh, cool. So then you can swap. But then I guess the weight is still a problem. One weapon, shield, or ammunition can be equipped in multiple slots, allowing you to create variable weapon sets. Okay, so having a shield, yeah. Sword and shield, axe and shield. Okay, that's interesting. Using your belt and pouch. You can use items in your belt and pouch at any time. Belt is 1, 2, 3, 4, and pouches hold 5, 6, 7, 8. B to open the belt. Oh, okay. So I have to press B. B to open your belt and pouch and hold B to pull out. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's a bit different to the first game. I should really have. Let's have the nice tunic. And then I'm gonna put that one there. Hunting sword.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut.
Oh wait, I don't want a weapon.
Cups her hands.
Okay, can I wash myself again? Get rid of all that blood on me. Yep. As clean as you can get from a trough. Show yourself to be... Yeah, okay.
I did what you asked.
Oh, herb woman.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Oh, I know about herbs, do I?
Easy as pie. I can do that.
Oh, wait.
Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ, woo.
I forgot I didn't actually pick
Try
that option.
thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked
Whoops.
sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of
Purple,
the hut,
white, yellow
there's
center.
a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Take the spade.
Pretty weak, but it's regular. That's a good sign.
To see where you go and open the map and press M. Okay, we're quite far away from where we were. Spade. Pick up the corpse. The compass located at the top of the screen will help you navigate the world. Growler.
Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Dig a grave. Carry the corpse to the grave and bury it. Oh, all gone. Oh right, I can put food, can't I? Put some apples. Oh, put in pouch. Oh no, I don't have a pouch yet. Okay, yeah, it just gave me a belt. Your bed, alchemy bench. Let's go back. Get its tail. Oh wait, I gotta go through. It's on the other side of her house.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell.
You have mentioned it a few times. That would be useful. Here we go. Comfrey. What do I need? Charmeline and Sage. Just get some random stuff as well. Nettles are useful. Oh, so here's the sage.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
And then I think I spy yellow. No. Dandelions? Oh, here we go. This is what she wants.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
I'm pretty gonna have to make it as well, aren't I? Okay, that's enough flower picking. Wait, am I hungry? An onion. You're not wearing a pouch. Where is the... Oh, here we go. Hunger. Reiki. Better make sure I wash before I speak to her again. Is that Mark?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Who's this?
I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Don't look like von Berger's men.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
We're messengers and we were ambushed. Or you're looking in the wrong place.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you
Well, I
to
didn't
fall
think
for
you
it
would.
so easily. I was kidding you before, but I reckon you figured that out, eh?
Yep.
Take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Great, a nice
This'll be
fight.
quick, boy. This'll be quick, boy.
Wait, where are you going?
No, I'm done with this.
Oi.
No! No! I don't want to die!
Henry the bloodthirsty murderer is back. Beggar's hood. Not great. Oh, door and chest keys. Bandage. A bone comb. Some food. Old quilted. How much? I can take everything, can't I? Now, where's his weapon? Rodius edibilus. Edilus. Where's his weapon? Oh, that's a shame. I don't even remember what it was. Is this a torch?
God in heaven, you look a sight. It's a wonder you're standing on your feet. My word, they worked you over good.
They nearly killed me.
I fought them off as best I could. I was lucky to survive at all.
2 of them, eh? No wonder then. Show me that. I'll try and get you into better shape. I didn't go to the trouble of healing you just so you'd up and die on me. Well now, better?
Much better. Thanks a lot. And are you alright? They didn't harm you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her.
Pavlena?
I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
You deserve to know the truth.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes
Why can't
are so
she do
bad,
it?
It'd take me all day.
She answered straight
I
away.
can tell you how to go about it.
I'll brew it.
All right, I'll try.
I have a little
I've been at
experience.
the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Let's go. Brewing potions. You can brew potions at the alchemy bench.
Everything's prepared.
Oh, it's different.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember
Okay.
what you
Oh,
have
some
to
pretty
do.
pictures.
Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
So put the cameline in. 1 times. What? Add a boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Oh, I didn't mean that.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Okay, so it's upside down triangle with an R with a slash. Upside down wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine.
Of course. Like it says in the book.
Why is the book all the way over there?
Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Move the cauldron with X.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Okay.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
And sage. Confirm with X.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
One. 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Okay. It's very familiar, but slightly different.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Pour the remedy.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
You brewed a potion. The right potion.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Okay, you are tired. You get rid of fatigue by sleeping in a bed. Furthermore, your health regenerates while you sleep. Nice. Ooh. Maybe clean your sheets, Henry. How long do you want to sleep for? So much like sharper than the old one.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans! He's alive! How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Battered.
I feel like I got thrown by a horse, and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good. Considering.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last
It's not the
memento
sort
I
of
had
thing
of
you
my
tell
father.
someone you just met.
I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I just need to BRB. And I'm back. What's the most important part of my dream? The sword.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. Now, it might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I need something to eat.
Clutches of lordship. Perk points. Increasing Henry's level will also give you perk points. You can use them to unlock his other abilities and upgrades. The list of perks can be opened by pressing P. Okay, main level. Charming man. Mum always said you could shoot. Mum always said that you should do one good deed every day. You carry that mother's wisdom in your heart, and that's why you often carry it in the palm of your hand. If you gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. Opportunist. He who is a friend to all is a friend to none. You can be a friend to anyone wherein it suits you, but you're a true friend especially to yourself. If you lose reputation, the drop will be 10% less. Minimum level 8. Charming man. Mum always said you should do one good deed every day. You carry that. If you gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. Or 10% less. I think Henry's a charming man. That'll help with speaking. Because you need good reputation for a lot of things. But then if you pick the wrong choice, this one's better. So you just don't pick the wrong choice. Agility. You wield weapons with ease and naturalness, as if you've done nothing else. As if you've done nothing else childhood. That's a spelling mistake there. Or a missing word. The required agility for all weapons will be too lower for you. In general, if you have a lower agility than the weapon requires, you will find it more difficult to fight with. Okay, and the featherweight. Featherweight's probably better, because I think strength is for long swords. And then agility is for short swords and bows and stuff. So not taking as much full damage is the better choice, I think. Okay, speech. Polished wares. Quality speaks for itself, but you still know how to help it along. When selling weapons, armor, or clothing that are in near perfect or perfect condition, you'll gain 10% more money for them. They say silence is golden, but for you it is usually the opposite. You get a +4 speech bonus when you're haggling, making it easier to negotiate better prices. So 10% or... silver tongue. We do a lot of haggling. So saving money or getting more money. And it's not like I sell stuff that's going to be perfect condition anyway. God, there's so many. Alchemy, the art of preservation. You know how to store ingredients properly and keep them in fresh and edible state for longer. Raw food and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slower. Oh, that's quite nice. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment. Meh. You can sell... Nah. Let's keep the food and herbs from spoiling too quick. Craftsmanship. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. This effect will remain active as long as the weapon's condition stays above 75%. That's quite useful. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armorer's kit will make less noise when worn. I'm going to save that point. Because this one sounds good, but then the others are quite useful as well. Drinking. Have a few nightcaps and off to bed. The next day, almost no one would realise you'd be drunk as a skunk the night before. That's a kind of art. If you were meant to get a hangover while sleeping, now you won't. If you were meant to get a hangover while sleeping, now you won't. Plus, when drunk, all the beds are 10% more comfortable, so you sleep like a king. When you drink, things start happening, but surprisingly, nothing serious has ever happened to you. Under the influence of alcohol, you will be less likely to be injured by falling from a height because a patron saint of drinkers has a protective hand over you. Okay, I'll leave that for now though. Night training. Mastering the basics of mounted combat is a basic part of every squire's training, so don't slack off and make a good name for yourself and Lord Capon. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina and it will be harder for enemies to unseat you. Saddler. You've been around horses for a while now, and because of your affinity for the craft, you quickly learned a lot about saddles, harnesses, and other equestrian gear. Repairs with a cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels well, you have a +1 bonus on the thievery skill if you pick pockets. Okay, that's another one where maybe I'll leave it for a bit. And then scholarship. Among scholars, it is said that for some tasks you need your head, for others your arse, and for some both. Sometimes wisdom simply needs to be patiently acquired, and indeed everyone studies better while sitting. The buff from sitting has an increased comfort effect of 50%, so you can study faster. Nice. Combat. Geez, there's so many. Okay, head protection. Heroes wear helmets, but even the humblest subject has the sense to get something for his head when his master calls him to arms. It's simple. A good helmet, properly fitted and tied, will save more lives than the most knowledgeable healer. If you are wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cause 20% less damage. As has been said many times before, it's important to tire your opponent in battle and to retain enough strength to defeat him. This skill will help you parry even powerful blows with ease. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. Oh, this one sounds good, but the amount of blocking I do, this one is much better. Okay, swords. Opening strike. The first strike doesn't have to be the final one. Instead, your intention may be prepared your opponent, especially if he is armoured, so that you can strike a powerful blow later. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. Okay. Fortune favours the bold, that is certainly true, but it often favours the prudent too. When it comes to sword fighting, you can be prudent and not rush your attacks unnecessarily. With a fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher, so your attack will not only be stronger, but will also be harder to parry. A true master of the sword can handle multiple opponents without breaking a sweat. After performing a sword strike or a master strike, you instantly regain some of your stamina and can attack again. Well, that one seems quite good actually. If you can't take out an opponent, especially an armoured one, in one hit, you'll at least leave him shaken and with a reduced ability to continue fighting. Each successive sword combo significantly reduces your opponent's agility and strength, making it harder for them to keep fighting and easier for you to defeat them. After performing a sword combo or master strike, you instantly regain some of your stamina. If you successfully showtime, each successful sword combo significantly reduces the opponent's agility and strength, making it harder for them to keep fighting and easier for you to defeat them. Well, the goal is to do master strikes, so you instantly gain some of your stamina, so you can just keep putting the pressure on. Oh, I got 2 as well. Opening strike. If you wound an opponent, I'm going to save the other point. Oh, and then combos. What do I have at the moment? One-handed sword, I guess. Lower right, right, left, left. Okay. Right, left, left. Okay, so it's just the opposite, isn't it? Is that the same for... Yeah. It must be all of them, yeah. Buffs, reading spot, hunger, reputation, mills. Persistent. Time played in play line. World time passed. 141 hours? What?
I feel quite hungry.
Well, let's get some food then. You're not hungry. Lockpick, medium.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet
He
in the
seems
midst of these
really chipper.
exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine!
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
So Hans was captured.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had
Wait.
Some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Humans?
Mercenaries from Hungary.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told
Very
you about them,
dangerous.
though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
That was us.
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
There was 2 of
Must have
them.
been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you
And it did
can
take me
count.
like 6 restarts to
Besides,
try
they were
and
armed
kill
to the
them.
teeth and had bows and armor. It might
I had to
as well
strangle
have
one
been.
of them.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Fortuna.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles.
Oh yeah,
So I'll
Pebbles.
save myself a few groschen.
Poor Pebbles.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Townburg.
For Townburg? What was that about then?
Did he take an arrow? I don't remember that.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Tarnberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we
Yeah, the
almost
stealth mission that
succeeded.
went terrible.
Only along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat! He got shot in the backside!
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans.
Whoa,
Saw the scars
hello.
myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day.
Don't go
sir.
looking at his bits and pieces. How did he beat the robber?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Gelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
Oh, hello.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger.
Weak saves
or
your
don't know
snaps.
which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Hopefully.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
I think unfortunately that's gonna have to be it for now. I need to move some stuff around for some stuff tomorrow.
And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
But tomorrow should be good.
He charges nearly twice as much as we.
Look at him. Beggar's hood, miner's hood. Firm boots. What's the difference? I guess they're
So it's no wonder
they're
folks
gone.
buy from us, but I understand.
Oh no. Yeah. So you see you around.